It's 2:47 a.m., and I'm staring at my ceiling fan again. It's spinning slower than my thoughts, which is saying a lot. Out of nowhere, my brain whispers, "Hey, remember your childhood friend?" And suddenly, I'm wide awake. My heart does that weird nostalgic ache thing. You know the one, when you remember someone who once meant everything, and then somehow became just a blurry name in your head. Yeah, that. Except I'm a sloth, so my childhood friend was a turtle. Of course I called him Zoom. Not because he was fast, but because I liked irony. I remember the first time we met, to slow souls at summer camp. Everyone else was playing tag, and we were still trying to decide who was it. We didn't talk much, mostly because it took forever to finish one sentence. But silence felt fine between us. We shared snacks, shared naps, shared a mutual hatred for early mornings. Then one day, Zoom said he wanted to see the world. I told him to send postcards. He sent one from a pond across the park. Said it was beautiful. That was the last I ever heard from him. Maybe I should have walked over, but that was like 3 branches away. Sometimes I wonder what he's doing now. Maybe he's become one of those motivational turtles who give speeches about never giving up and moving at your own pace. Maybe he was a tiny tie now. Or maybe he just found another sloth who actually texts back. Either way, I miss him. But also, what if we met again and realized we have nothing in common anymore? What if he's gone full fitness turtle, doing yoga at sunrise while I'm still struggling to peel a banana at noon? Then again, maybe our reunion would be dramatic, like one of those emotional slow-motion movie moments. Picture this. I'm sitting by a pond at sunset, holding a mango smoothie. And suddenly I see a familiar shell breaking through the golden reflection. He turns, I turn, a single tear rolls down, and then he says, "Bro, you still nap after breakfast." And I'm like, "Bro, always." Cue emotional music, roll credits. But then my brain takes it further, because it always does, and I start imagining that maybe Zoom never left. Maybe he's been secretly watching over me all this time. Like a guardian turtle spirit, gently whispering advice whenever I almost drop my midnight snack. Maybe every creak in the apartment isn't the pipes. It's Zoom reminding me to call my mom. If that's true, then I guess my whole life has had a shell-shaped guardian angel. What if I'm the one who left him behind? Maybe I got so caught up in city life, the noise, the neon signs, the existential dread of choosing oat milk or almond, that I just forgot to look back. Maybe he waited. Maybe he still is. I can picture him now, sitting on a log, staring into the distance, wondering why his best sloth friend never came back. Ugh, now I'm the villain in my own nostalgia movie. Then again, what if turtles don't really think about the past at all? What if Zoom's just living his best amphibious life, doing stand-up comedy for frogs, hosting a podcast called Slow and Steady? Maybe he's got new friends now, like a wise old frog or a hyperactive squirrel. And maybe that's okay. Maybe we were meant to drift apart, like leaves in a lazy river. Still, I can't help but replay all those old adventures in my mind. The time we built a sandcastle that took 3 days and 1 accidental nap. The time we tried to race a snail and lost. The time we made a promise to never grow up. Funny how promises like that sound so possible when you're young. Now never growing up just means arguing with my electricity bill. Sometimes I wonder what it really means to miss someone. Maybe it's not about wanting them back. Maybe it's just your heart remembering how safe you felt back then, when life was simple. When Friendship didn't need constant texts or social media posts. When all you needed was someone to sit beside you in silence and share a mango slice. And then I think, maybe I don't actually miss Zoom. Maybe I miss who I was when we were friends, that carefree, that curious, slow in a good way. Back then, time didn't feel like something I was running out of. It just flowed. Smooth, unbothered, like us lying under the sun, pretending clouds were dragons. Maybe growing up isn't about losing people. It's about losing the version of you that didn't yet know how much losing hurts. So now it's 3:30 a.m. My ceiling fan is given up, but my heart feels a little lighter. Maybe I'll dream about Zoom tonight. Maybe we'll be at that old pond again, laughing about how serious the world has become. Maybe we won't say much, just sit, just exist. And maybe that's enough, because in the end, friendship doesn't need to last forever. It just needs to mean something when it does.